Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, like this video. Also leave your opinions in the comment section below. Former Senate Minority Leader and the lawmaker representing Abia South District, Senator Enyinaya Abaribe, on Friday, denied the viral statement credited to him that he would disrupt the plenary and shut down National Assembly if President Bola Tinubu fails to call for the immediate release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from detention. The rebuttal was contained in a statement issued by his media aide, Uchenna Awom, in Abuja and seen by former Nigerian Senate Minority Leader, Senator Enyinaya Abaribe. The alleged threat comes 2 days after Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja rescheduled Kanu's trial for March 21. The viral report started gaining traction across several social media platforms on Friday. It partly reads, "Chaos erupted at the Nigerian National Assembly today as Senator Enyinaya Abaribe took a dramatic stand demanding the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. The senator, who previously stood as a surety for Kanu's bail, vowed that legislative proceedings would not continue until his demand was met." Abaribe arrived at the National Assembly wielding a placard and blocking key access roads, declaring that enough is enough. He insisted that the prolonged detention of the indigenous people of Biafra leader was unjust and against the rule of law. "As a surety, I have always stood with Nnamdi Kanu, and I will continue to do so until justice prevails," Abaribe stated. "From this moment, nothing will function in Nigeria until Kanu is released, as required by law. The Igbo people are not fools. We have been patient long enough. If President Bola Tinubu insists on lawlessness, then let it be total lawlessness." However, Abaribe described the statement as a falsehood deliberately peddled to sabotage the ongoing efforts at exploring political solutions to secure Kanu's freedom. The legislator also urged Nigerians to ignore the speculation. He said, and I quote, "The report is false and was at best a concussion that defiles logic. It was a deliberate misinformation that insinuates a sinister motive aimed at sabotaging the ongoing efforts at exploring a political solution to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu." For the avoidance of doubt, Senator Abaribe was last seen on the Senate floor last Wednesday and traveled out of Abuja on Thursday for an oversight function in Okoye, Umuahia, Abia State, organized by the Senate Committee on Niger Delta Development Commission. In any case, the Senate does not sit on Fridays. It conducts its plenary sessions from Tuesdays to Thursday, making the claim of a shutdown on a Friday baseless. Subjudice matters under judicial consideration are not debated in the Senate. Abaribe argued further that Kanu's case is currently before the courts, and as a rule, the National Assembly does not interfere in judicial proceedings. Therefore, Senator Abaribe couldn't have embarked on such an effort knowing its futility. The truth is that he did not plead any protest or obstructed legislative proceedings. The public is therefore urged to disregard these fabricated reports and refrain from sharing unverified information. What are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. What do you think of this? I don't understand how people can just sit down, concoct lies, and start peddling them and start, publishing, distributing it. All for what? Just a few days ago, a story that had trended years ago resurfaced again about Nnamdi Kanu's son, winning awards, for best students in US. And the wife had to come up to say that, while she's very proud, of a young boy who, got the awards, the boy is not their son. And it's just really funny. The boy is not their son. And this particular news, according to her, had trended some years ago. She came out to debunk it, and she's doing the same thing now. So I wonder those elements, those people who are behind all of these, fake news, all of these. I don't know what the motives are. Is it that they are garnering support for for Nnamdi Kanu? Or to what end, in short? To what end? Are they peddling all of these, false news, false allegation? If you want to do it, the best way to do it, if you want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, is for you to go out and protest. Go out and protest and show your sincerity and your determination. Then maybe the president will rethink once he sees that things are going down in chaos. Because like I said in a previous video, sit at home cannot do it. Sit at home is just hurting your own economy. It's hurting your own self. It's like you drinking poison because you ate somebody. You ate somebody offended you, and you are drinking poison. Are you not damaging your own self? You are hurting your own self. If you are doing sit at home, that sit at home cannot affect the federal government in any way. If you are really serious and you are determined for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, you need to go extra mile. You need to do something. The people of Easterners, the Igbos, they need to do something to garner support, even from people who are not Easterners as well. Before you know it, everybody will join in and, protest. Sunday Igbo, who has been released, Showore, those are activists who are clamoring for something, and they did not even stay in detention for this long. So why has Nnamdi Kanu been kept in prison for this long? Anyway, guys, before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Chidi Ome says, can you imagine how the government is fooling themselves because of one man? Why is it a single man is giving the federal government sleepless nights because they fail to embrace the truth? This government in power will never record any success in governance because they are pursuing shadows, leaving the main thing, keeping him proactive in detention, a man who has committed no offense. The economy is going down, deep down, because they left the main substance. The masses are suffering without hope. Ochuko says, even if it said so, is it a big deal? If they can release Sunday Igboho, bandits are roaming about the streets, why not release Nnamdi Kanu? I'm done with Nigeria. If Nigeria can say they want to rehabilitate criminals, Boko Haram, put them in schools, buy uniforms for them and say they are rehabilitating them. These are Boko Harams that have killed numerous people. If government can do that, then they have no reason keeping Nnamdi Kanu. They have no justifiable reason keeping him for this long. Aminu says, Senator Eyinaya Abaribe cannot say or do such a thing. He's a gentleman to the last. I believe him. Okay. Isha says, I knew it was false claims. These people called IPO people, not saying they cannot fabricate. It's in their blood. Oshoro just says, there is no justice in Nigeria. I am not saying Kalu shouldn't face trial, but what happened to other regions' sons and daughters that did same, but no arrest made? You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Subscribe to this channel, guys, if you haven't already done that. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.